Quite a shopping trip. Oh man, story on that, I guess like half the store is on sale, so I kind of went a bit nuts and everybody else went a bit nuts. We bought way too much stuff. I need to charge my batteries for this camera too. Anyway, I should also do my intro, but stocked up on a bunch of stuff. Anyway, good Tuesday morning YouTube. Welcome to the vlog today. Today is just a normal day, except that we had a big crazy shopping trip. So, going to be getting some listing done, trying to hit the 1,000 incentive, just working out a bunch of different things. Probably should do a good office cleanup here, so I think that's probably what I'll do here for a little while. Also, the vlog, the whole Tuesday thing kind of messed with the vlog. I need to have that done a day ahead, so it's going to be anyone's guess whether or not it'll be up by 5. Hopefully it'll be up right at 5, if not like, I don't know, 5 minutes late. Another thing here that's kind of interesting, we sold that 11 by 14 large format camera I listed yesterday night. This thing here literally sold in like a good, I don't even know, like an hour and a half, right after we listed it. Seneca 11 by 14 camera, $350 plus shipping. And you're always playing that game as a reseller, you know, you like sell something super quick. Oh man, did I price it too cheap, whatever. And I don't know, I just give it up. I already had decided my pricing for that. That's what I wanted to sell it for. It sold for that. Happy. Okay, well, I guess I went home, ate some supper, and just kind of a time skip for the last shot there. Not scootering today. That's one thing I decided to skip. Want to get some stuff listed, and like I said, I was doing school. Let's see if I can get in a zoom on this. Okay, so what you're seeing there is the model number for this lens hood. And the reason I'm showing you that is because this lens hood has been sitting on my desk for a couple days because I could not figure out what it fits. And this is a funny thing, is I'm learning new things every day. I guarantee you, within the last couple years, we've had 10 of these lens hoods that I just could not identify. Because they don't have clearly printed model numbers. Can't even see it from a normal perspective, but it's just this little tiny number on the rim of the bottom of the lens hood that identifies it. And of course, with the identification, we can now tell that it's actually a pretty good one. $21.94 free shipping, $21.95, and $22 is what one sold for. This one has a big sticker on it. I don't know if that's part of it or not. Whatever. Anyway, good hood, learning stuff every day. So here's this lens right here. These were rebadged under all types of names back in the 1970s. Basically, it's a 180-degree fisheye. Not sure exactly what ideal focal length this works on, but I was trying a 28 there. That's obviously too wide. That's why the tunnel effect. It says like 30 millimeter there on the barrel. Pretty crazy. Just kind of bulbous front element. It just kind of screws on. I don't know if I can get to work through this camera. Let's try it. And sure enough, there you go. Of course, that's kind of still circular. Lots of vignetting. Not sure. Anyway, those go pretty well. Let's get that one listed up. And then we have this kind of vintage digital camera right here. This probably came out sometime around the turn of the century, which by that I mean the 2000s, probably like 2001 or something. HP PhotoSmart in mint condition. Very remarkable from the bins here. No scratches, no nothing, no bent pins. Seems to work great. Pentax lens. So this was a Hewlett-Packard Pentax collaboration thing. In that condition, that's the whole deal. Somebody will buy that either for their collection or to use, not sure which. But it powers on, works well, and like I said, it's just remarkable condition. Basically brand new. And once again, using the kind of overkill setup here. I forgot to bring my lenses back again. Should probably just run home and get it, but whatever. Let's take the photos of these. So anyway, those two are photoed. And then here's another camera we picked up from the bins. I don't know. This will be interesting to test out and see if it works. It's in very poor condition. But either way, the lens is good. Camera, Let's see how tough this Nikon is. So basically it's just missing the bottom battery cap here, so that's why there's duct tape on it. Now it's the moment of truth. Let's see if it powers on. Basically, I guess it's already powered on, so let's see here. Going auto. Nope, I need to corrosion cleaning. As you can see, the battery compartment is moderately corroded, so I guess I'll get some vinegar, try to clean that up a little bit, and see how it works after that. Okay, so watching the Heart Pickers live stream here, but I guess I missed the first reaction. I clicked the button by accident. There you go. See if I can set this to a little bit better speed here, so you can tell. Seems to work. I'll do some further testing to confirm it, light meter and all that. That seems to be a fighter of a camera. Okay, so got those all pictured up on the other lens there. Turned out pretty good. Just a bunch of different things here. The little digital camera, fisheye lens, this really beat up lens that seems to work reasonably from Outlet World. And this Adaptol adapter, which will be interesting to see what that goes for. I think that'll be pretty good actually. It came off the lens. And then the camera here. So I think that'll be all in all a pretty good score. Okay, so some concentrated listening tonight. Got those items up and listed here. This is kind of interesting. This camera found the bins. Those are the 3 items there. And as you can see, the camera actually lists at 20 plus shipping, $22.99 free shipping, and 36 bucks for that little adapter. And that's basically the best piece out of that lot. So anyway, I think I have to tackle this box of cameras here, figure out what's working, what's not. I'll probably throw in 2 of my personal items to list, like I was saying. Let's get those going. So I was doing testing videos on some of the different cameras that I was doing before, and the reason for that is those are kind of interesting to me to test, and a little bit different from the norm. I don't really tend to do testing videos on cameras like these because they're just kind of drab and normal to me. I don't know if you have any opinion on the matter, leave it in the comments below. What do you want to see? Do you want to see me test more of these types of cameras? If so, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing it off camera. So before I get too far into it, I want to show this off here. This is a Minolta XG1. I just tested this out. It seems to work, but as you can see, it's missing the rewind knob right there. Problem is, when you're missing a rewind knob, it's very difficult to open the film back. And this actually brings me to another interesting resource here on YouTube. This channel here, Fix Old Cameras. This guy makes some really interesting tutorials on how to fix certain things on cameras. He has an interesting one on how to get this film door open. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of parting the leatherette there so I can get to the screws that are underneath there so I can actually manually open that film door. So it's actually, the leather is in really nice shape. I really didn't want to damage it. So the way I figured out how to do that is just get this really sharp knife here. So the Victorinox that I was using there. And pull that up a little bit. And as you can see, there's actually 2 screws right here, which unscrew and you can open up pretty easy from there. Okay, well this camera took a little bit of trial and error and it definitely did not work quite as well as I thought it would. I had to remove those 2 screws and these screws here before I realized this little button right there. If you see that silver piece between the 2 black things there, you push on that and it pops open the film door. So apparently the Minolta engineers decided not to go the traditional route, like a lot of other camera manufacturers with their film release thing, where you just unscrew the door, and then they decided to go with that instead. You push that here with a blade head screwdriver, pops right open. If you're ever taking apart a little camera like this, always be careful with little tiny parts. You can see the spring and the little bearing ball there. Those go right in that hole there to hold the little switch in place, so you always gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Also forgot to mention, part of the reason we're doing this here is because we stock these wine levers from time to time. We just happen to have one in stock. We'll have to see if this one fits. Let's try to stick it on there and see if it works. Definitely say I don't repair cameras, but then I'll do stuff like this where, I don't know, make an extra 30 bucks. Took me 5 minutes if I had done it correctly. Actually took me about 10. But anyway, make 30 bucks, do a simple, quick little thing. Well, the rest of the camera seems to work. And I'll say, looks like it's a successful installation. The big test is to open the film door. And yes, it will. There you go. Add $30 value. Had this thing listed for 13 bucks with no watchers, so I'd probably end up selling for like 12 a little while down the road. Instead, I added 30 plus to this camera. Okay, well, just over an hour till quitting here, and I just finished testing all these SLR camera bodies, testing, cleaning, all that kind of stuff. Let's get those pictured and let's knock out a bunch of listings before it's time to go home for tonight. Okay, well, it's difficult to get the right over the shoulder angle here with the tripod. My whole photo setup's kind of back here in a quarter. So I want to quickly show you how I take photos of these less expensive SLRs. Just using this lens right now, so that's a little bit different. Just manually focus here. Kind of like that. Front, back. I'll pop the film door open here, which some open up, some open down. And there you go. Just like that. Pretty simple. Just 3 photos. I don't go crazy on those. I don't go for the full 5 sides like I do on some other cameras. You can see I have the Canon stand here for these Canon cameras. Canon dealer stand type thing. Also, I replaced my photo paper today, so it's nice and clear and clean. Yep, so that's basically what I'm doing. Just rocking through the rest of these. Well, I don't know, but still it gives me a feeling I probably should upload that photo. Wasn't really paying attention, take a picture of the Nikon camera and the Canon stand. Oh man, people on eBay who are Nikon people probably wouldn't buy that. Okay, well, there's a photo there, and aside from the weight, that lens really isn't too bad. I think the photos will turn out just fine. And speaking of weight here, let's just see if I can stick this on a scale. I'm pretty sure I actually maxed out my scale. Yep. That camera right there is about 9 pounds total. So yep, pretty crazy to shoot with. Well, these photos turned out really well, actually. I'm very impressed by this. Also, I used the different stands for all the different camera brand names here. I don't use that usually. I should probably start doing that more. Anyway, here's the Canon cameras. All very similar photos. Nikon, and here's the mess up there with the Canon stand. Man, that could trigger some people on a photo forum or something. Nikon Canon competitors. There's the better stand. It's funny. That's exactly. Got like the stand changes. Everything else stays the same. Photos are pretty consistent. Anyway, there's the rest of them. Let's get these listed. Have about another 45 minutes. Knock them out. Okay, so it's the next day, and I guess I'm ending off the vlog for today. There are all those cameras I got listed. Pretty focused towards the end there. That's why I didn't end it. Anyway, I think it was a total of like $1,400 with all dealer's stuff up there. Pretty good. Those little camera stands there. Anyway, like I said, that's where I'm going to end off the vlog for today. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe below if you enjoyed. The 500 subscriber contest is still active. I got a point over there. I'm learning a little bit with reverse screen. Anyway, no out. Goodbye.